Yes, brother Kofi Mensah, greetings to you. Greetings to you all, family, and welcome to the channel. It's your brother Prince Ayuku, streaming live from Tamale, the northern part of Ghana. How are you all doing? How is your day going? Yes. Before I start this live stream, I have to honor my ancestors first. As well as our ancestors, before I go into this, conversation. So whilst doing that, I have my fried peanuts here that I'll be enjoying. That's my fried granules. So as you can see, that's our fried granules. We eat what we found. Haba. We're gonna have a very deeper conversation tonight, and it has to go with our fellow Ghanaians. Chewing my peanuts. Jangbarga day you go. Damdu. So this is how the peanut looks. See the peanuts. This is the peanuts. Don't wait me for long. Let me honor our ancestors before I start the conversation. Haba. Haba. Naparan, Danny. It's okay. All right, family, blessed love to you. Greetings to all of you, wherever you are, and welcome to the channel. It's your brother Prince Ayoko sending my lovely, peaceful, and blessed love to all of you, wherever you are. How are you doing? How is your families doing? And how is, life going on with you? I'm extending my warmest and blessed love to first of all our overlord king, the Yana of Dagbon. That's the paramount king of Dagbon. His Royal Highness Yana Abubakari Nagarba II. I'm extending my warmest greetings to the Nayiri, the king of the Mamprusi kingdom. I'm extending my warmest greetings to the regent of Bimbila. That's the regent of the Nanu kingdom. The current king of the Nanum kingdom, though he's a regent. I'm extending my warmest greetings to him, and I'm extending my warmest greetings to the Ashanti king, Otumfuo Osei Tutu Asante Hene the second. I'm sending my peaceful and lovely and warmest greetings to your palace. And I'm also sending my warmest greetings to the Ewe king, the Ochihene, Sajo Amwotia of Orepenyin. I'm extending my warmest greetings to all the royal families in Ghana, all the royal families in Dagbon, all our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, all our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, in Australia, in Europe, and in any other part of the world. I'm sending my warmest greetings to each and every one who is watching me right now. Today happens to be the 21st of September 2021. 21st of September 2021. And we are almost getting to the end of the day. But I don't want the end of the day to go past without me sharing this message. Upon all how busy I am, I still have to come on board to share that message. And it's all about how we have to fix ourselves as Ghanaians, how we have to fix ourselves as Africans, and how we have to fix ourselves as, Black people or humans as in general. For today being a memorial day for our first president, Ghana's first president, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, I have to cast our mind back into history and into memories for people to understand, for people to get a clear understanding about who we are as Ghanaians, especially when you look at things that is going on within this current generation. When you look at it, it is a lot of kind of funny things going on. You understand? But when I look at all of this, I laugh about it. I laugh about it because, first of all, we have to fix our homes before we are able to fix the country. Fixing the country is like, you know, fixing your home. It is said that charity begins at home. Charity begins at home. When your own home is not satisfied, when you have your own home, your own family, and they are not satisfied, don't expect to go out to make others satisfied while your own people are hungry. You understand? And as you already know me, whatever is on board that I know is kind of, going wayward, I'll talk about it. Even when I don't have time, I'll get some time to talk about it. It is not all about fixing the country or whatever. It has to be, for me, this is how I take it. Fix yourself. It's not fix the country, it's fix yourself. Fix yourself in such a way that, though we are very young, but I can tell that dealing with Ghana, I have traveled a whole lot of Ghana. Like, there is no any other part of Ghana that you ask me that I don't know. From Tamale, Elibo, from Tamale to Axim, from Tamale. Okay, let me count it by countries. I mean by regions. From northern Ghana to the Upper East region, which is also part of northern Ghana, to the Upper West region, which is also part of northern Ghana, to the Volta region, which is kind of almost like here we call all of these regions southern Ghana. So from Tamale to Ho, which is Volta region, from Tamale to Koforidua, which is eastern region, from Tamale to Takoradi, which is western region, from Tamale to central region, that is, Cape Coast, from Tamale to Brong Ahafo region, which is Sinyani, from Tamale to Ashanti region, which is Kumasi. I know all of these regions and their big towns and big villages. I've traveled through all these villages. You understand? So there is nothing that I don't know about my own country. I know everything about my own country. But dealing with our country and the history of our country, we have to, focus on that. First of all, when we come out to talk about things, we should know what we are talking about. We should know what we are dealing with before we start to talk about it. Currently, there is a slogan in Ghana called fix the country. Fix the country, fix the country. People are coming out making demonstrations on the streets and everything. And when I look at them, it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh because look, we are not in a concert party. This is not a concert party country. Ghana is not a concert party country. Ghana is a country that people has used their blood to fight for right from the beginning of our ancestors. You understand? So when we come out to do all of these things, it's like we don't appreciate what the ancestors has did for us. it's like we don't appreciate that. Before Ghana became independent, we should always be mindful that we were being colonized by the British. You understand? We were being colonized by the British. The first political party that I know in Ghana was the UGCC, United Gold Coast Convention. This was the very first political party in Ghana. To whoever is a Ghanaian who knows very much about the country, they know what I'm talking about. It was called United Gold Coast Convention. You understand? But due to disagreements and misunderstandings, it didn't work until the CPP, you understand, Conventions People's Party, came into being and fought for Ghana's independence. I wasn't born at the time. And that was the party of the current president, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the very president who fought for Ghana's independence, person who has fought for Ghana to become independent on the 6th of March 1957. And the very president that, or the very government that came out for Ghana to be considered as a republic country on the 1st of July 1960. This is what I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters in the country. I don't believe in politicians. I don't vote for politicians. Trust me. I don't do that. And I never advise anyone not to vote, because sometimes your vote is your right. You voting is your right. It's a responsibility for all of us to vote. I was once a person, who comes out to vote, be on the sun, be on a long line at a very early morning, even without taking my breakfast, to go to the polls. But at some point, the problem is I've never seen any changes. You understand? What I'm going through is still what I'm going through. Though this government will come, they will do their part. This government will come, they will do their part. Fine, I understand. But the reason why I said, okay, I'm not forgetting Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is because there's a lot of things that I've seen in Ghana during his time up to date that still works, like the Akosombo Dam, for example. He built it. That provides electric power for the country. The Akosombo Dam. The Akosombo Dam, he built it. It is a kind of man-made dam that provides energy for the country. He built it. When we go to Tema, a lot of these factories that is over there, including the Tema Harbor, he built it. We have the Abu Abu supermarket, he built it, though he couldn't complete it. So other governments has came and tried to complete it, but they have only did their part and left. It's still there, uncompleted, or let me say almost uncompleted, like half completed. This is what we do as Ghanaians that kills us. Sometimes talking about politics, we have to understand the real meaning of politics. Politics is a business, especially when we don't have politicians that can, fight for us, including our own brothers. Then we take their business. But when we have politicians who can help us, who can do whatever they can do to uplift us, then we see it as something that we also have to focus on. But the very unfortunate, the most unfortunate situation about what I'm saying right now is it's very ashamed to just, do things like we are not humans. It's so ashamed. It's very ashamed. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was a man of, full of dreams. I mean, positive dreams. His followers, I don't know all of them, but I can tell that their time was the beginning of the foundation of Ghana. That was the time they were putting up foundations for Ghana. That was just after independence. But from the day of independence up to date, what did we achieve as a country? We have achieved a lot. Whenever every president comes, they do what they will do, and they will go. You understand? As Ghanaians, we shouldn't expect one president to come to fulfill all of our needs. But then you, the person who has voted for the person to come into power with full of expectations, what are you also doing to uplift the country? That is the question. What are you doing to uplift the country, our motherland, Ghana? That is the question. First of all, I'm going to come to the chat to send a shout out to our families there. So, Brother Kofi Mensah, blessed love to you. Good evening to you. How are you doing? Sister Joyce Bevins, greetings to you. Sister Wonderful, blessed love to you. Good evening. How are you doing? Sister CJ Williams, blessed love to you and our families in the Caribbean. Brother Kwesi, blessed love to you. Hello, how are you doing? Wonderful said, did President Akufo-Addo's father aspire the presidency? This is the question. The whole thing is Ghana's presidency has been, since from time after independence. There has been so many presidents, starting from Kwame Nkrumah, Afrifa, Achempong, Flight Lieutenant John Rawlings, who died last year, John Mahama, President Kufuor, Achempong. We have a couple of presidents that has ruled the country. But remember, I told you that I'm not into politics. And my reason is that I don't give my time into that. I don't give my time to politicians. But, sometimes we have to call a spade a spade. We have to call a spade. When someone do something that is good, you say it's good. When someone do something that is not good, then you say it's not good. And moreover, you see, in Africa, not only in Ghana, we have so many things that has to make we Africans live freely and, don't have any kind of, don't have to have any kind of financial problems. If our leaders is going to take good care of us with regards to the resources, in our countries, in our various countries in Africa. Trust me, no one in Africa will live in poverty because all the natural resources, timber, bauxite, diamond, iron ore, cocoa, coffee, rubber, a whole lot of natural resources. When I say a whole lot of natural resources, about 90% or over 90% of the natural resources come out from the soil of Africa. And that is the money that controls the world, including diamonds. Now, all of this, where is it? What is the uses of it? Why is Africa still having insufficient food, insufficient power, insufficient minerals, insufficient money, and all of that? Like, why? But then, when I say, fix yourself, it's like in everything that our leaders do, we should always try as much as we can to also do something. When our leaders fail us, then we will not fall completely. We don't have to depend on our leaders so much. I don't know if you understand my point of view about what I'm saying. There are certain things that we don't have to put our mind on people. We don't have to put our hope on people. When we do that, it will be like we are hopeless. What if the people that we put our hope on fail us? What do we have to do? That is the biggest question. And that is what is worrying us as Africans, not only Ghanaians. To those who are on the streets, you know, doing demonstrations with taste and hunger and everything, instead of you using that time to do that demonstrations, forget about everything and go to your work. Go to wherever you get your daily bread to push through. You understand? When there's an increment of things and you have the money to buy it, fine. You don't have a problem. But demonstrations and everything cannot, it cannot make the cost of things to come down. The whole thing is, I'm telling us the truth, including me. That's why I said I don't have time to even go and vote. Because if I don't vote for anyone, I will not have any expectation for them. You see, this is very painful. It's my right to go and vote. But why should I go and spend my time doing things that is unnecessary? Things that is not beneficial? You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. There's a whole lot of things that instead of you wasting your time to do it, you should rather use that time to do something that will be much beneficial. I think that would be good. I think that would be good. In life, everybody has got what they do for living. If politicians has gone to school to learn about politics and everything, to become leaders and using that knowledge to live their life, you should also live your life in accordance to how or what you learn. I think that would be very, very much profitable to us. And by doing this, it has to take you back to live like an indigenous person when our ancestors were living without any kind of voting, even before colonial times. This is what I'm talking about. And that is why I said, let's fix ourselves. Fix yourself. Fix yourself before you expect anyone to fix you, or before you expect your country or your nation to be fixed. Because when your nation is fixed and you are not fixed, the nation cannot move forward. But upon all that, I'm telling you, any kind of politician who would do something good, who would do something, that can uplift others, I would never hide it. I would say the truth. Just like last week, we have this actor in Ghana. He's called Sam Ajetefio, popularly known as Titi. He was a very popular actor in the late 90s. He was having a TV series that we call the Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver. That man has, worked so hard on our media. He has worked so much on, our televisions. He has make us have a good time watching him and doing everything. But currently, the man is still alive. Even even to pay for his accommodation, to pay for his rent, he can't do it. He came out publicly to ask for people to help him. And at the end of the day, you know what? His fellow brothers and sisters in that same category, actors of nowadays, has come out to bash him, to insult him that he did not do well with his finances. Meanwhile, there's a whole lot of things that we have to know. When someone said, "Help me," if you want to help the person, you help the person. If you don't want to help the person, you just don't help the person. But don't let the person come out to seek help and you come out to insult the person. And it got to a point that he even talked about how much he was paid, why he didn't make money and everything, and people are still not satisfied with it. It was the very first person to support him is the current vice president of Ghana, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. He came out and paid for his 6-year rent, which was 30,000 Ghana cedis, and then gave him 20,000 Ghana cedis as money that can take care of him. In all, that is 50,000 Ghana cedis. To all the people who are in Ghana, who are rich, who are this, who are that, who has did that, including his own people and his old friends, who has ever did that for him. This is what I'm saying. I wish the president of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, would have even give him 10,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. At least, even when he see the 10,000 Ghana cedis with his naked eyes and could not spend it, he can say that, well, I've seen this amount of money in my life, but I've never spent it. This is what I'm saying. We have to fix ourselves as Ghanaians. We have to know whatever we can do to uplift each other and the country. We should not be on the roads running here and there tasty and crying and doing all of this kind of nonsense stuff whilst our work is going slowly. Just imagine when you spend your morning from morning 8 o'clock till around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock being on the roads demonstrating, using your own money to buy water to drink, to buy food to eat, and leaving your work behind. What do you mean by that? Imagine a person just leaving their work and everything to go and work for politicians, and at the end of the day, you have nothing to take home. Do you really think about your family? Do you really think about the potholes on the roads in your community? Do you really, do you really think about the dusty roads you have in your communities? Do you really think about the farmers who do not have access to, good roads that they can bring their foods from the farmlands to the markets to sell for you to eat? My brothers and sisters, let's be wide, let's be open-minded, let's think far, and let's not give our energies to certain things that is not beneficial. This is not beneficial to us. You understand? This is what we have to know, because it has got to a point that the Ghanaian youth is becoming so lazy. The Ghanaian people and Africans are becoming so lazy that they don't even know how to plan, even just to use common sense to plan, to make investments for their future. They never know. With all these natural resources that we have, with everything that we have, that can be able to, continue the journey of our ancestors with regards to the future progress. We don't know. A lot of people don't know that. All they think about is just, this politician is who I support. I want them to support me to, live the rest of my life without, any problems. The person that you are following as a politician, I'm asking you, are they going to be in power forever? Ask yourself. What if they are not in power? What if they are working today and everything is good for you and your family and your everything? What if they are not in power tomorrow? What are you going to use to feed yourself? What are you going to use to feed yourself and your family, especially to those greedy, foolish youth? Whilst there is all of these welding shops that teaches children and the youth how to create their future, whilst there is these plumbers, electricians, pop ceiling professionals like Master David from Togo, who is working currently here in Tamale, tilers like Master Jacob, who is currently living in Tamale from Togo and working and training children, the youth. What about these electricians that we have, electrical engineers, mechanics, and all these professionals who has learned this without any kind of formal education? What do you mean? What do you mean? What about me myself, who can play with metals like toys? What do you mean? Do you have to wait to follow politicians to create enemies for yourselves before you say I'm successful? Now let me ask my brothers and sisters in Ghana. Look, before you follow a politician to make money, think about your educational background. When you don't have any kind of big certificates, when you don't have any kind of big English that you can speak, when you don't have any kind of, professionalism about education, like kind of PhD and whatever, don't expect to have to be in politics and just be like someone who have a higher office to occupy, or else you'll be a foot soldier. People that they call foot soldiers in politics, in the political system in Ghana, foot soldiers. You'll be a foot soldier and never be a foot soldier to anyone. Try and do this by yourself. Try and be your own master so that the politician can come and give you work to do for you to get money. Let them do their business and let us do our business. Simple. A word to the wise is becoming enough. Happy Memorial Day to Ghana. Happy birthday to our first president, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. He was born on the 21st of September 1909 at Nkrofo in the western region of Ghana. Yeah, I know all of these places. It's around Nsulezu area, around Axim area. I know all of these places. Blessed love to all of you, family, for coming along. I'm gonna come out with, a lot of interesting conversations, but I'm just going out for now. We'll meet again soon. But then let's fix ourselves before we fix our country. We need to fix ourselves first. before we fix the country. This is very important for all of us to know. Blessed love to each and everyone who has followed me, to my brothers and sisters who are Ghanaians. Birthday to the late Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Blessed love to you all. Thank you so much, families. Thank you so much for coming along. Till we meet again, it's your brother Prince Ayoko sending these positive vibes to you all. Let's all be focused and let's all continue to learn. Let's keep calm and learn. Let's look ahead in life and follow it. Let's think ahead. Let's plan ahead of time. And let's not play like children who has started to crawl. It's high time for us to be old people and not children. Still blessed, stay positive till we meet again. Have a wonderful night and have a peaceful evening. One love.